Alright, so a friend asked me why they should own a bread maker. Give them one good reason why. This is why. I've been working all day. I've done about 20 different things around the house, outside mostly. It's 7:20 p.m. I need to fix dinner. I'm kind of craving pizza, but I got more stuff I got to get done. Now I can make the pizza dough from scratch and it's going to take about 2 hours. Or I can dump all the recipes into a bread maker, press start, and walk away, and it's going to take me about 5 or 10 minutes to do that. And then I can take that hour and 50 minutes and continue doing other things while the bread maker is making my pizza dough for me. And that's the best example of why you should own a bread maker. Much more efficient with your time, and if you're more efficient with your time, you can do more. So let's see how long this takes me to dump everything in there. I'm going to measure my ingredients like I always do. I need 19 grams of olive oil as soon as my scale turns on. There's that. I need 297 grams of water. Put a little too much water in there. Oh well. I'll just remember to put just a little too much flour in there too. I need 400 grams of flour. I actually put 410 since I went a little over on the water. Need 11 grams of salt. I need I'm going to do some onion powder, garlic powder, So I did 4 grams of onion powder. I did 8 grams of garlic powder. Then I also want to do Italian seasoning. You can make it from scratch. Look it up online. About 4 grams of it. Then we're going to do 4 grams of yeast after I spread this flour out some. Create me a well. Whoops. Actually, I forgot to fill my yeast containers up. Well, I'll be right back. But let's see how long we are now mixing all this together, because this is going to take me a few minutes to do. We are at, where are we at? It don't actually tell me what the time is. Oh yeah, it does. It says 5 minutes. So normally it would take about 5 minutes for me to dump everything in this, get this set up, and leave to do other things. But now I got to take time out to do this, where I'm actually adding my yeast to my jars. And this can be fun to get open, especially when my hands are slick. Maybe I'll just do it this way. Cut down far enough. I did. Fill these 2 jars up. This, by the way, is, if you watch the video, why I said the type of yeast that you use doesn't matter. So I buy in bulk instant dry yeast. Can you see that? I buy this in bulk. Then I fill up these jars, which is a totally different kind of yeast, but it don't matter. That's what I'm saying. I use this yeast for everything. And it works just as good as the active, dry, or whatever. They're all about the same. So let me go ahead and get my 4 grams in there. And then I'll top this up even more. There's my 4 grams. That's the last of the ingredients. Set this to the side. Set this stuff to the side that I don't need now. Put this in here on the dough setting. I guarantee you it's less than 5 or 10 minutes that it would take me normally to do this. That's in there. Turn this on. I'm going to go into menu, dough. And then there's no settings for dough, so I just press start. Boom, done. So when I come back, when this is done in 1 hour and 50 minutes, I can be doing other things for 1 hour and 50 minutes. Like filling up these yeast jars. And anyways, that is an easy way, or the best example of why I can give you that you should own a bread maker. If you're making your own bread from scratch and you're doing it hand mixing it with your hands, or you're using even like a KitchenAid mixer, that process takes about 2 hours. And it's a long process. Just the mixing part, measuring and mixing part probably takes 30 minutes. Now granted, there's a rise time where you cover the dough and you let it rise, but then you got to come back and punch it down, let it rise again. So all that just takes time, and if you're using a bread maker, you ain't got to do none of that stuff. I literally walk away from this, come back in an hour and 50 minutes, and my dough is ready to roll out in my pan to make my pizza with. So that's the biggest reason why you should own a bread maker. Saves you lots of time, and then you can do more because you're using that time you would normally be doing all that other stuff. You're freeing up time by having a bread maker. So I can think of way more than just 2 reasons why you should own a bread maker, really great reasons. One great reason is the bread that you make in your bread maker is going to be way cheaper than store-bought bread. The last time I looked, store-bought bread was around $2.50 or higher per loaf. It cost me, well, when I first started making bread, it was less than 50 cents a loaf. But now it costs probably about 75 cents a loaf. When I make pizza dough, it costs about $1 a loaf. So there's a cost savings involved. The other reason is it's way healthier. You don't have all those additives and preservatives and all that stuff in there that I can't even pronounce. So that's your 2 bonus reasons why you should own a bread maker. It's going to save you time. It's going to be cheaper for you to make your own bread and your own doughs. And also, it's going to be healthier for you.